A tiff one yard of Mama Crab by daily update TV. So send in daily kind of a channel. So make sure so be tapping and the subscribe button. So Eddie now things what tap on the notification bell and send a also submit my all the new update. Edit to channel so more when you go on Ghana politics. Let's show be several show videos over like it. Now I share them. That's a watching tree add a video one audio comment session a veggie. Now I can and so Eddie. Some yam no can say you name say a former MP for a year don't make quabrinya. Aye onavo Adwoa asha se eba bonten expose enioma bone a ekoso ewo nanado ne NPP abamu for the past 8 years ohun se na ade na ekoso na enye nanso so den time no went me ama bonten na ma meka enioma na ekoso the rot ne corruption krono na ekoso nanado abamu samre wa sha se grant interviews for radio stations all over the country na all expose nioma corruptions hankasa course so no ne ministry ase especially the school feed na obeka empo se ade a ohun se school feed na ade a corruption course pa ema o kan empo se specifically the central region ama the den school feeding boss ene onya ne baby ko ma me get treat empo eka kire ne se ade se so pese unya school betimi ama or the ghost names as a school feeding program no send a be a baby Kesi a diamond de bia Emma oye audit be an Adwoa and Kasaka and say onye that audit not on for reporting and family Emma or the report no a command and Adwoa who say pressure ban so no those more catch address officer audit now why no on fan tonche some yam no de kasa imani African boss catch address officer sa audit report na oye the command and fa school feeding na rot corruption as share ne man sa report no fan koma oral team na nkrofo bia omo kan ho de ghost names e school feeding program say na omo Jesus ke bia edi no emra no eni wo mu ni ti yensem ne nkutie ensema efasa ensemi mu twetwemu ensoso
akotwa no kumasi o se ne o mafrecha ma wontumi no afri UK na hide out ho no aba be cross no wani de entimi nkire but enne yenya ne tie se kumasi so de line up ten and wo de kona issues na wo bobo osu bi no e na imani Africa e de wo ma no aba be tum nti enne ye be discuss those issues na ya hwe se de ho asem esi etiem eda afen so Africa ede na no atum se ade abaako okan ya omodo omoye mahye omo school feeding say or say mame Gertrude Kwashiga the late na oye in charge of school feeding eba ne ho as a minister be ka che ne say obetimi ama na nya sika enti omo create ghost schools enfa enhyem na wo mo enfa ngisika eno no cast one dey Apostle Joseph Ntete o dey amana ne papa wontimi yes abone no but o share auditor or ye the former president Kufuor or reject ye no na chrono pa akoso school feeding mu teacher in central region she was specific say central region there corruption pa there na bia akoso o pa ba Kufuor ka che ne say ono kwa na ska so onkoyo auditor ye audit no fa nto ba bi won pe bi enti ema hobo ha ekwowi achi ne say madam ade o kasa do ya man ko interview bi ene Friday no mo ko block no woni fi kwati ene abomu na na asa de watwe ho afiri mi hu bi sa
you know I think there is a lot that has to be uncovered. But then as much as or vent out the pain the way no so no sometimes no politically so no exercises some caution because even though he is spelling out, it is good for us to get such information, especially from where I sit. And Iman is that report is very important because we are hoping and we are trying to build a nation. And if these things are ever affecting us or hinder us from making progress, then we should try and cover those loopholes. Let's see the system. It our report is something we as a government or NDC would embrace and work with because the way now she was venting out the pain, then you could see this document and I said this report is something that she took important and wanted to do something to make a name. But you know, when it comes to the political terrain now, where there are some political hands or people who call the shots. Someone, Obima's slogan said he will want to be the one to call the shots, not the one to take the shot. So from where she is sitting, she was taking the shots, but people were calling the shots. For instance, say Akufo-Addo beka kire say Fatu me na me smile, but is here no. Fatu ni say me. So the political will no was greater than her interest in serving in that capacity. It, you know, as Imani has rightfully said no, on-fact document no, embre oral. Let's look into it, and then the government will take a step in the right direction. And I say going forward, no, we will make sure say a proper audit is conducted. Okay. Yenyasa document now we can also do a forensic audit to make sure say that claims are verifiable, like there's an empirical basis for that claim, no? So that you bet me, but I think say she feel mishandled or maltreated or disadvantaged, and then she is speaking out. We shouldn't stop her because it would help in uncovering a lot of issues, and then there are a lot that has gone on within that 8 years of governance. This is only her part, not even the whole sector. So imagine if the issues and I said the things that have gone on in the whole sector comes out this way. There's going to be a lot. Well, you know, Adwoa Sarfo is talking. Let's give her the listening ear. I've heard people criticizing her. You are damaging. No. We should go beyond political issues and let's build a nation. No, but okay. You see, sometimes for that question, everyone will ask. Sometimes me myself, I will ask, say, why are you doing it now? But then you see, it is a bad table manner to be eating and talking at the same time. Okay. You get it. Even though she was not in the helm of affairs at a point in time, it would look a way for her to come out, and she might even feel threatened at that particular point in time. Okay. But now, because of the level of safety or security she might have been assured of or might have seen, she might have probably felt a change. The reset agenda might have hit her. And then, yes, because from the way she is venting, she is not looking at whoever she's going to offend or which foot she's going to step on now. She wants the right thing to be said and then the right thing to be done. And most importantly, she wants to vindicate herself because of the kind of image they have created for her, and they've branded her in a way. And she needs to redeem her image. So I think she's not offending them by speaking out.
When is Friday no more blockade? Quite here. Party, I find your market and I think some of the leadership. So damage. You see, this thing is not healthy for them as a party. That one there. Okay. The truth to be told. And I think OPK came out boldly and say he admits. Yeah. They didn't treat Adwoa Sarfo well. Absolutely. So why did I don't know when you feel no more kasa? No, me catch you say. Oh, at that time, no, yes, and aside that, the leadership, no, especially the Akufo-Addo government is very vindictive. It's no diagram. The more we do, no, and I said the team, no, we do, no, because there are a lot of people who were sidelined because they tried to correct certain wrongs. Okay. And that is one of the. You see, the NPP party is not learning from their mistakes. The last time statement Afenyo can score kind of parliament say omoye election or no omo be win no omoye election one hwe ya 2 seats kra munye bi parliament including his own seat one hwe kra onya it's, you know, sitting down there and then assuming and amusing himself with some, I don't know how, I don't want to term it as a negrocentric or barbaric thoughts. Are you getting me? Now say I'm conducting elections. Say let the lady vent out whatever it is. They kept quiet, but now they will come out and talk because now our party, you know, has gotten to the list stage. Me video be an trendy. Now I think your team talking. Look at the class of people that were there. Aged. These are retired people. Are you getting me? But people are vision, looking into the future. It is the young people they should have been engaging at this stage.
not the old people.
All right. Quite here.
Oh, Papa.
I know they're also far away in Tibenkasa.
I know they're far away. But yeah, no much yet. I know my Kosopa. Now, a young one war, young politics, and sometimes they are not nothing. That then will be our position here. Or few say, I dear me, Mimi Gidi say, Papa, but system name man acquainted my resign. But these things are more prominent and prevalent in an advanced democracies. Because you must always show, say, you are a person with a thinking capacity. And I'm a boy. So, look, a bit more can say, Adwoa for party then 15 years, party a 20 years, party I will say, Obaba. Political party here, whether in opposition or in government, one year careful, will obey a victim of certain change and certain processes. One year careful. The last time I may be so busy. I don't have geographic information. Cheetah and I want to meet antelope. No matter. Then I maybe so busy. Until you go on a boss says hardly any day beyond cost one. Until in a political dispensation, these are the things that normally happens. Now, TV can send this NPP and vindictive. NPP is vindictive.
I say a Kufuado leadership rights.
Yeah.
He mentioned President Kufuado.
Yes. Kufuado's government was vindictive.
Yeah, not the party.
Good. But when you say the same MPP Kufuado government, everyone won't make a lot of Adwoa, there wouldn't have been anywhere as far as politics is concerned. So the vindictiveness and I say, Abia, the almost decided say yeah, call direction say now we are what they say Kobia. Then they find a way to that's the kind of thing, and that's why on Bibia will pay you back. That's the word, that's the meaning of vindictiveness, political vindictiveness. And then you ask yourself, say, and then I did another time. Yeah, near what party no no a senior party people, then it's me kind. Say I just a phone call. And then I'll be to me here bold can't say. Me what party na party and she say a woman because MPP ye GDN say who come out so much them happy. And that is the thing a day about together. Now, when we Adwoa for dia Kesi or can you see? Say Iman is on fire report no konkoma. Ora
na Attorney General.
So report and Adwoa for initiating in her capacity as a minister. So your records or ministry ho I say audit be course and I think I'm
sure.
So that report no I was say what ministry ho and handing over no some of these things should be part
of it.
And it's a Oma report why initiated in your personal capacity into any property. And these are the things. And school feeding challenges are and neck you know you to send collar mom a collar and so if your mom only collar now a lot of rot is going on as she is alleging. I think says her report you know monitoring and evaluation units auditors internal auditors and so now when was it an external auditors now say internal auditors and I see so all these things the Adwoa take you over no they should get into the mama own chance Adwoa for and go fast her report no.
Right.
But I think say Send a make Omo take you over at the school feeding. I don't know. A kind of background on all the information that they have.
Yeah.
Because TD kind, we are building a country. We are not building because in Kolanke Tinketia, your future no. Na say ebe mo kola mo. Any Akwalake Tv Be asuma me ken. So coincidental. Na sa asem kwanya mbai. Me ko Kantamanso, no Kantamanso.
Yeah.
And Akwalake to one. 7 years. And I mean, so school no say of course school no. Come say say a mama aduane di de bia. Or say akola no say aduane e dey man kra de. E ya na say enchine ntwema na nsuo bebre wom. They can't say I think there somewhere mantle so.
Wow.
Or say enchine ntwema na nsuo bebre. Akola be 7 years o. Omo di agona na me ni bisa na so catch. And you hop on na me can say school feeding you see a mom 1 CD 70 pesos per child. And me hear them say okay. My friend obi a minimum or run be.
Yeah.
No see there be a mom 1 CD 30 pesos.
No aso matum.
1 CD 30 pesos per child.
Yeah. Then
you see.
So I had to say on mine you see ye BB but at the end I
did that so keke but we are not doing it.
Yeah, ne sa no a net is a tokra beda baby na ya kwan na ya physical di. And then you ask yourself in what school feeding so nyina sa data we dey me nje say data ni nyan ya say ye din anasi nya me bo ana
ni say ye din
in what school feeding so any school bia enrollment iti say school feeding for any monitoring evaluation I think say controlling accountant general so make my they can occasionally check out sadi we see, and that's why sometimes I me won say sikatua no enye nipa ba ko fo ni tua aban sika yeah processes asana sika naba nti process ni nyina no yentimi ni system bi dey check process bia from the finance ministry controlling accountant general and then even ministry of education should also have a system to check say enkola we any mom aduane and sika na ban aye say nti sa report no say a quarterly report any kwanse ye twen say political be best sankwana. These are systems that ought to be in place. And the anyone way na Ghana here. Ya pese ye see corruption anu a. See etimi nya sa anyone we mu nyina ya. Corruption no e beba from.
Absolutely.
Kamia say NPP for there from the time omode to mission anado any omonsem no omo make you omadwin pise omba beach de Ghana for be call how mama aba be more treaty Ghana for ye pa to the extent say omo nkrofo kra omo more treaty omo badly ama sisi addressa for no ye former MP edema eye kwa dome kwabnenya empo ashase aba bontine ebe kan nioma MPP for na ono an nkrofo mpo ede ono emu efemu for the past 8 years at then time no went me ama bontine ameka sansem ni nyina amfa nchire Ghana for ono so went me an resign then time nemum afide wo hunu say ade MPP NDC aban de ade omodwene Ghana for ho ade Ghana for ahia de eda omani nso nti saa me obetimi aba bontine abe kansema niema boni na ekoso ewo na nado aban anase NPP aban ombetna Ghana kwanya for the past 8 years omode Ghana for akọ Ghana for echi yentimi nkoye nimbi ede eka twitwidie abeto Ghana so ama sisi ya Ghana eka ana amene ye asesa yesika nyina akwa sisi ya omo na ombedi Ghana so no mu sika krache on my Ghana na emu ama sisi ya Ghana aye po aye onabo aye Adwoa safo ababontina o expose onu ane nkrofo efa corruption na omo ye awo no na ministry ho aye school feeding ha o chiremu mpose ade se ohun se na anioma bone ekoso school feeding pampo ema na danko kufa de na aka chere ne se onye audit about it ema okoye audit the report ne koma na nado o she pressure na eba ne so otimi ka chere ne se an onfa eye audit report na odi aban entonche onwa na kan so afidi ehia ne bio ama eye otimi kotena radio so adwa safotimi kotena radio so ka say eye ade corruption rot pa ekoso ewo eye school feeding program na omo shaase especially in the central region awo chirempo say eye ade sisi ya NDC fo abai omoma omoni nko Samiam no de kase ya den so imani African so she adwa safo say report na odo call odo command na do danko for the former president oka say on fam penny baby infanto no on fa sa report na enkoma oral team phone na sanko oral team phone enye investigation nkrofo a omu benefited by putting in go schools they share that school feeding program so omu benefit wa bra no mo jiska na Ghana fo na ye taxes a they masa nkrofo no enso so ebre wa asie ha chirima so this report na nyina koma oral team phone ebitimi ama emra no ne sankofo na omu benefited by putting all those go schools no enso so etimi emra no omu dina bebia omu de sika na koshibia na bebia omu de Ghana fo esika koshibia omu timi retrieve edi ama Ghana fo so yetimi de aboy ye man no ho ebra ama yetimi anya empuntu a Ghana fo ye percent yenya anase ye de ebetimi ama ye sitnam so dada so etimi aye kama because all shredded number of schools are omode shares our school feeding program so eyade a edo so ye pa ama onu ampu musa ade na onu an ko fompo eye enye ema anunti okeka che eye president abona asem na twegu ama otimi use ni tumi mpo e de fire ma amene ma na nado esa ma amene no e de nadwuma sa emma no which is say nioma na ekoso bia na nado e ya we na eso so yi nani masa nioma we nyina ekoso na eso no ofre no ho se we Ghana mampeni eno ana nioma na adwasafo ekoso ana ompe na so ontimi nka ho hwe afede won ho se o aban papa bentu betimi akase koso no se aban we die obetimi akwaje those kana anasa corruption na ekoso ni nyina kofo omuye involved in it ni betima akwaje stress kan dia bebo Ghana eho emra enti samre eye imani African boss sisa report no eye adia eye adwasafo enfankoma eye oral team phone anasa sisi omo ma be take over mche NDC phone so betimi akoye investigation no ma ko report na afi emran eno mo benefit by that sika ni nyina so emran no mo di ni agye sika e de bebo ye man no enso ebra se na bia o man no so ebitimi etumpo na nyese ne na nado danko akufa de ebe fire wode yen akoye nchi enokra tifo bi se onya subscribe ya meso so beta pia de subscribe atem na so e de mam na fin so tap on the notification bell no se na bia onso sabiti maka all the new update e de to channel so mo hu ne kosonga ni politics esa shube se bra ko shube video so ba like na wa share dem so wa jintwe bia o de ko comment section e beje na kenka e wo enso so e dem samede endi makra bye bye.